Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. So in this video, we'll cover NCERT Class 6 Polity Chapter 1 Understanding Diversity. So let's get started. Diversity. So first let's understand what is diversity and how the diversity occurs. So diversity occurs in terms of religion, region, culture, languages, etc. So diversity basically means the difference. So difference between people. So it occurs in terms of religion. Religion in the sense we'll talk about Hindu, Muslim, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism. So those are religion. So there are different of religions, and then we have region also. We have north, south, west, east, and southeast region. So those are different from one another. And then culture, and then languages, etc. For culture, we can say. For Hindu culture, we'll just follow saris and the way of styling and the way of food. In northern culture, they'll eat most of wheat. In southern, we'll eat rice. So these are some of the diversity in culture. And then languages, obviously we know that Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannadam, and Urdu, Hindi. So these are some of the languages different from one another. So this is how diversity occurs. So now let's go on with this point that says basis of diversification is the difference of languages, clothes, festivals, looks, foods, etc. So this is what I have explained already. So now let's get started with the next topic, that is generations. So earlier there exists a practice that if father carry on a profession, the son or daughter should follow the same. But now the trends differ and choices are freedom. So in earlier days there exists a practice, there is some ritual, that is if father carry on a profession, if a father is in a pot making profession, the son or daughter must choose the same profession. They should not go with another profession. But now the trends differ and now everyone is choosing their own job. Either they start a business or else they graduate and then work in an MNC. So it's up to them. So there exists caste system also. We already know even now there exists caste system, but not much. But in earlier days there is a lot of caste system. There is discrimination among peoples, and lots of freedom fighters like B.R. Ambedkar fought to remove the inequalities arose through caste system. So now let's move on to this, that is what a person writes diversity. So here chapter they have given an example that shows how the diversity occurs. So what a person writes, if for example if we call a group of people to come up and write an individual essay, if we are conducting an essay competition and we are saying that you can write whatever you feel in whatever topic, so no 3 or 4 of them will come up with the same topic because their thoughts different and they think about new topics, and this shows diversity in writing also. So these diversities led to different thought models that evolved over time and laid foundation for political science in future. Now cultural assimilation, yes or no? So what is mean by assimilation? Most of you or few of you wouldn't know what is the meaning of assimilation. So assimilation is integrating various things. We are seeing diversity, which just means differences, but assimilation is similarities, that is integrating, that is joining various things. So cultural assimilation, people move from one place to another using means of transport like bus, aeroplane, train, from old modes like ship, camel, foot. So in olden days people move with the help of old modes, that is sheep, camel, foot. So but in modern means of transport we'll use bus, aeroplane, train. So people move from one place to another. So they have also moved due to famine, drought, trade, for in search of job, education, and for war also. All these movements led to intermingling of people and led to cultural assimilation of different area. When one person move from one place to another, they'll obviously take their culture with them, right? So they'll just go with their culture to another place, and they'll just there is the assimilation, there is integrating among them. If for example if we say So this is north and this is south. If a person coming from north to south, he'll just come along with his culture, that in his lifestyle, in his way of dressing, his language, his or her language, his way of eating food, his lifestyle. So everything he'll take with him and come to the south. And here the southern people have different way of styling, way of eating, way of lifestyle. So both get intermingled. So this is why the cultural assimilation takes place. So regions became unique due to unique history. So various regions that became unique due to unique history. They have a various unique histories. City people depend on market, while rural area people depend on farms, geographical factors. So this is some diversity in geographical factors. In rural area they will depend on agriculture, but in city we'll just go to market and get vegetables and eat. But in rural they'll just harvest. So these are some of the geographical factor diversification. So now we are going to understand the India's two extremely different place, that is Ladakh in north and Kerala in south. For example, we are taking these two regions as to show the diversity. So now coming to Ladakh. So Ladakh is known for cold desert. It is known as cold desert and water from melting snow. So they will get water from melting snow. Sheep that produce pashmina wool is famous in Ladakh, and meat and milk are predominant production. So goats, cows and dizos, I think this is dizos, I don't know, zos, yak, were the common animals that are seen. So trade routes for caravans. So the Ladakh has been a trade route for caravans. And from Tibet they have exported textile, spices and silk, and Buddhism and Islam influence prevailed there, and this region is rich in songs and poets. So now coming to Kerala, that is the southern part. So surrounded by sea. So Kerala is surrounded by sea. We'll obviously know, like we'll know that we have Indian Ocean here and Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. So here we have Kerala. So it is surrounded by seas, that is Arabian Sea and a lot of seas there. And pepper, cardamom and cloves are the spices prevalent in Kerala. So Jews, Arabs came first to Kerala. So Jews and Arabs are the one who came first into this region for invade purpose. So spread of Christianity is really prevalent in Kerala, and Vasco da Gama came from Portugal to Kerala. And M. Battuta wrote about the life of Muslims in Kerala. In Kerala, we'll call fishing nets as China Wala, and this word is somehow similar to Chinese word. And utensils to fry are called China Chatti. So rice and fish are the most common food in Kerala. So here we can see how it differs from two places like Ladakh and Kerala. There is a lot of difference. So this is what we call diversity is. So now we are coming to the last topic, that is unity in diversity. We'll use this word often while representing our India, that is unity in diversity. Often while we say in India there is unity in diversity, which means that even there is a lot of difference in religion, in culture, in language, we are united as Indians. So independence movement in India takes place in 1947, you'll obviously know. So that movement has paved a way for unity in diversity. So Britishers came up with divide and rule concept that ultimately fails, and again Indians were united. So in history, if we come up with the chapters of NCERTs, we'll came to know the divide and rule thing. But for now, in short, I was explaining, that is Britishers came up with divide and rule. That is, they've got a plan that we can divide the India into several regions, and into several regions that has similar culture. We can just divide them according to their culture, religion, region, so on and so forth. But this concept, the concept of Britishers, ultimately fails, and again our Indians were united. So Now, another example is General Dyer, that is Jallianwala Bagh massacre. In this, there's a lot of people came up and participated. Despite of religion, like Hindus and Muslims, rich and poor, everyone participated in this Jallianwala Bagh massacre and fought for their right. And we also have national songs and symbols and anthem, unites or binds India together. And in Nehru's book of Discovery of India, he said that unity is from within, tolerance and compassion. And Jawaharlal Nehru, he phrased the word unity in diversity. Jawaharlal Nehru is the one who phrased the word unity in diversity, and he also says that unity comes from within. It's not like showing off or compelling someone to feel like that. It is something that comes from within through tolerance and compassion, and India is known for its unity in diversity. So within this we can cover this chapter, that is understanding diversity. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye.